Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to day 2 of the Midsummer Madness VATSIM event. We are currently here at Brussels Airport for a nice morning flight over to Birmingham, and we'll be doing a second flight later on today, this afternoon. So we learned a few things yesterday. First of all, it's probably better to fly into the airport that's holding the event instead of flying out. Hey, Dirk. Good morning. We had about an hour and 40-minute delay past our departure time getting out of Birmingham yesterday, just due to the amount of traffic. But flying in seemed to work better, so I guess it's always better to fly in. Today we're going to be flying in from Brussels, and as I mentioned in the chat, we'll be flying out of Jersey later this afternoon and then flying into Birmingham as well towards the end of the event today. So that's going to be the 2 flights for today. But it's another beautiful day over here on the continent, and it looks like it's nice over in Birmingham as well. Now they are using the same runway they were using yesterday. So we're going to be doing the same, playing for the same approach, the HEMEL 1 Bravo, and expecting holds at probably Honolulu and Grove again as we head in, although it doesn't seem as busy as yet. I'm at gate 20, Dark. So we'll start getting set up. We have a departure time of 0930 Zulu, in about 44 minutes from now. So plenty of time to go through everything and get set up and get ready to go. Here at Brussels, we have 7 aircraft on the departure board, 3 on the arrivals. I can hear engines around me somewhere here. Let's see if I can spot them. There's a couple. There's an Alaska. I don't know what it's doing here. Alaska heading out, and whatever that. Oh, it's a Brussels airline. Okay, yeah, that's Brussels airline. That looks good. So we'll get ourselves up and ready to go. Winds are favoring runway 01 here, so that's what we're going to plan for. Alright, so cockpit preparation is done. Parking brake is checked. GPU is connected, external power is on, batteries are now coming on, and voltages are checked. Gears 1, 2, and 3 are now up and aligning. EVAC is set to cabin purser. Signs in the back are on. Lights are system 1. We have the dome light off inside the cockpit. Crew oxygen supply is on. Generators 1 and 2 are both on but are in fault because the engines are not running. Cockpit and cabin air we will turn on and turn down a little bit so it's not as stuffy in the back. Packs 1 and 2 are on and are in fault as the engines are off. And we can do our light check. Everything lights up. Big Christmas tree, yeah, everything is good. No bulbs burnt out. We'll do our fire test. So what I'm going to do is I will bring up the upper ECAM, and we can see the warnings pop up and the emergency checklists that we have to do. There's the APU fire button, engine 1. Fire test, engine 2 fire test. That all looks good there. And we will do our oxygen test. We will come down and do the test. First we'll do the jump seat oxygen. Oxygen good, and pilots Roger will do his on his side. Over to the EFB. And we'll get everything loaded in here. So Ground services, we'll just make sure we have the GPU is connected, chocks are in, and the door is open with the jetway attached. We will bring in the flight from SimBrief. And we will amend our departure time. We have a 0930 scheduled departure, so we'll update that. We have 40 minutes to get ourselves ready to go. So current weather here, we'll just do a reload on the weather. See at 8:20 hours, so about half an hour ago, winds were 360 at 3, ceiling and visibility. Okay, not sure why there's a vertical visibility issue there. Ceiling and visibility are okay, 19 degrees. Ooh, it's going to be a warm one here in continental Europe. 1026 for the QNH and no significant weather forecast. So we can go back here, 1026, we'll dial that in now. So that is set, cross-checked, and we'll set it on the standby. There we go, 1026, we will reset the clock. And we can come back down here now. That is done. We'll just finish our checks here. So we will emergency exit lights. We will arm icing indicator, and standby compass is on, and cargo heat not required. We are taking a full aircraft today, 162 passengers, 2.5 tons of cargo, 5.2 tons of fuel, and we are going to increase that with an extra 1.5 tons. 6.7-ish tons of fuel, just to allow for any holds that we may run into on the way in, as it is always a possibility. So we'll load the aircraft, wheel time 27 minutes, off it goes. And yep, it is running. Sorry, a little bit of it's too early for me. I had to get up at like 3:45 this morning for this. VATSIM menu, AOC, and messages received. On Roger's side, there's our preliminary load sheet. We'll accept it. This will give us our preliminary zero fuel weight and center of gravity. So your takeoff weight is going to be fine. There's our passengers, 18 in business class, 144 economy. Everything is good. Our zone loading, 36, 44, 5 and 45. And potable water has been topped up. Cabin has been serviced. We're at 100%. Everything is looking good. No issues in the back, and all the food is loaded in, and there's the employee that did it, and there's our license for selling the alcohols. So we are good there. We can now come over to, actually I'll bring the load sheet up. I'm going to need some of those numbers. We'll come over here to my side, and we'll start bringing in the flight plan. Request it, and again, this is the SimBrief flight plan. I'm just going to bring my flight plan into vPilot so I can see it in case I got to reference it there. Not expecting to have to. Virtual airline flight. So our call sign is Skyways 5556. Company cost index is 25, and our cruise level today, I believe it's 34,000 feet, but fat chance that we're going to actually reach it. They'll probably hold us somewhere around 24,000, 26,000 when we contact ATC, which is up in London. Everything's coming online now, and so get ready. Tropo is pretty close. 40290 is set, and we will request winds for climb and descent. Looks like Dark will be flying British Airways Flight 8-7 Whiskey. Alright, so that is entered in. We will go back to our initialization page and over to here. So our block fuel, as mentioned, is 8.6. I think that's what I was making it. Oh, we're still refueling. We can come over to here. Take a look. What are they? No, 6.8. 8.6. It's going to be 6.8. And let's clear out some of these messages. There we go. We'll go back over to Roger's side. We can get our preliminary zero fuel weight of 59.4. And we can get our preliminary center of gravity, our MAC zero fuel weight of 31.2, and that'll allow us to do preliminary calculations. We'll adjust that once we get our actual final load sheet with all the information entered in. So we are all good there, and that is set. So over to the flight plan. As mentioned, with the winds currently at, let me just pull up the winds. I'll drop the winds into the chat. There we go. 360 at 3. We're going to be departing off of runway 01 on the DENUT 8 Foxtrot departure. There's the DENUT 8 Foxtrot. That's going to take us up to the DENUT waypoint. And the 8 Foxtrot is the one that goes off runway 01. Alright, so that is all set up now. And as mentioned, we can expect the HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival and the holds and everything we went through yesterday, since the winds are pretty much the same. So coming into Birmingham, we're going to be arriving on the ILS for runway 33. And we're going to be taking the HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival. And we can expect to hold at Honeycomb, and then we get shifted over to the hold at Grove. That's what happened the first time we flew in yesterday morning, and then we were vectored from there. So that is all entered in and ready to go. A lot of it's going to be vectored by ATC anyway, so I'm not too worried about all that sort of stuff. So that is the FMC setup, the MCDU setup. We do have our performance to do, but we're going to have to wait for our final numbers for that. Obtaining clearance, we have no ATC online, so we are self-cleared and ready to go. And as we wait for things to load in, let's head back over to the EFB, and we will add in our charts. So we're ready to go chart-wise. So we'll import from SimBrief, and then we can bring up the charts we're going to need. So over to Brussels, we'll bring up the ground charts first. So we'll scroll down. We'll bring up the airport chart. So we're currently parked here. We're going to be taking off on runway 01, which is down here. So we'll come out, taxi down, and then depart. We are also going to pull up the parking stands just for a little bit of internal action here. We are currently parked somewhere around here. It was gate 20 in the sim, but we're up here. So we're going to basically taxi out here on Romeo 4 and go out to, what do they call this? To the inner, taxi down. We'll probably go, out to inner, taxi down, switch over to outer at some point because we got to cross over. come all the way down to Delta 2 here to line up for runway 01. And as mentioned, our departure will be on the DENUT 8 Foxtrot, so we got to look for that on our departure. There we are. DENUT 8 Foxtrot. So we're going to take off 01 at 1,800 feet. We're going to make the turn up to DENUT, and that's it. Basically climb out from there. And no speed restrictions other than the standard 250 knots below 10,000 feet. Transition altitude of 4,500. And yeah, we should be good. So that is set for there. We can come over to our route. We'll take a look at that. So as you can see, we're going to fly up this way to DENUT, and we're going to head slightly more westwards out over the channel, coming in north of Kent, north of the Thames, north of London, and then into the approach, and we'll be flying down towards Birmingham. And we are expecting a flight time of approximately 45 minutes gate to gate. It says an hour and 25, including or 45 minutes flight time, hour and 25 gate to gate. We'll see where it falls into. We are going to have a little bit of a headwind, but it shouldn't be too bad. So we come into Birmingham. As mentioned, our arrival is going to be the HEMEL 1 Bravo. And you see we're coming into HEMEL, BUZAD, Welland, Pufax, and when we came in from Amsterdam yesterday, we held at Honeycomb, then held at Grove, and then we're vectored around for the ILS. May or may not happen this time. Our approach is going to be the ILS NDB for VDGS. Sorry, can you expand that acronym? Dark, thanks. There's the chart for our landing, 2,000 foot initial for ILS intercept, and then we'll be landing there. So we'll make sure that is highlighted. We're not doing the Cat 2 or Cat 3. It'll just be the normal one in. And then once we are on the ground, we'll pull up ground charts. There is our airport chart. We'll be landing, we'll be going down to Bravo, off at Bravo, on to Alpha. They usually, or what they have been doing is having us go to Alpha 6, then waiting for further taxi instructions. Usually it's up to Tagle 4 is what we found yesterday, and then we went in onto the stands. Oh, the visual dock. Ah, yes. Oh, is it? Oh, you've got the Payware Airport. Yeah, I don't think I do. And there's all the stands that we could be parked at. So we have all those charts ready to go. I know it works at Gatwick, and I've seen it there. But yeah, I'm running the default. I don't have the other one, Payware one. All right, so fueling is done. Cargo is probably done. I believe we are waiting on our passengers. We're about halfway. Again, we have a 9:30 departure, so still got plenty of time. Another company message. Revised load sheet. Changing the passengers. very quiet here. Oh, there's that's probably dark right there in the British Airways. Another aircraft on the other side. So Brussels is currently showing 11 departures, 2 arrivals. If we quickly jump over to Birmingham, they're up to 22 departures and 25 arrivals. The event just started, and ATC is fully up and running out there, so it's looking good for them. So while we are getting ourselves set up, I'm going to go off mic for a brief 1 minute, and I'll leave you with a beautiful view of myself and Derek Fury as we sit here under the clear blue skies of northwestern Europe. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Second Officer Nala. A little confused about what we're doing up at this time of day. Just had to go get her settled slightly. Alright, let's jump back in. See where we are. So we're 115 of 162 boarded. We have 20 minutes to our departure time, so everything is looking good. The deers have aligned, so we can treat our clearance as obtained. Altimeters are set 120 or 1026 set both sides in on the standby transponder. We're going to leave it at 2000 at the moment. PWS is on auto. GSC is set to auto. PWS is actually in op. That's fine. Fueling is done. Cargo is done. We are waiting on passengers and we are holding on our checks. So hopefully if you're watching, you're aware of what's going on with these events. And this is the Midsummer Madness, when all the controllers for the Birmingham, London area get together. You'll probably hear it once we start talking to them, some background chatter as the ATC's online. They're all in the, for the most part, they're all in the same room. And it creates a ability to coordinate a little bit better, especially when they have really high traffic volumes. And they're putting this on for, I believe it goes for 10 hours each day. I'm not sure if they're going to release stats on how many aircraft movements they had, but I know they were extremely busy, which was rather interesting to see. You can check out both views flying in when it was extremely busy, when we did the Amsterdam, which was the first stream yesterday, and the second stream we flew to Hamburg from Birmingham, and you saw how busy it was on the ground for them there. So very, very interesting. Third flight of the day, the event ended as we were coming in, so we just managed to do it on our own, and it wasn't too bad. I think Dark had to do a go around because somebody pulled out in front of him on the runway, but today's flight this afternoon, which has a 1700 Zulu departure time out of Jersey, we should get in before the event's over, so should be full ATC for that flight as well. So we're 134 boarded. We're allowed to push back 10 minutes prior to our departure time, so we should be able to, as soon as we're on, just carry on and get ready for our push. These flights, what we're doing today, are part of my virtual airlines scheduling, so they are restricted on departure times and stuff, so it should be pretty good. That might not be Dark. Oh no. Oh, I'm also seeing a 875 British Airways pre-filed. Was that you as well, Dark? And then you ended up going with 87 Whiskey again? We'll set our initial climb for 10,000. Just as a convenient target, since there is no ATC currently on covering the Belgium area. So we're going to be climbing up on our own until we hit London London control out over the channel. I pre-filed wrong call sign. Who's using 07 right? Other people here at Brussels? Oh yeah, I can see that. The weather has changed. Okay, it's now 040 at 4, so 07 right. Oh, yeah, we can make that change. So let's look up what we'll be doing here. So if we go to 07 right. So 07 right is down there. That's fine. Now for our departure in that case, it will be the DENUT to Juliet departure. Max speed 250. Yeah, that's all fine. We can do that. So we'll switch over. It's not an issue. Come back down and reprogram for our departure. So we'll be departing on 07 right, and it will be the DENUT to Juliet. I'll insert that. That is now calculated through. Get rid of that disco. And that should carry us right through it. Okay. So that is done there. So let's see, we've changed around here. Still the same procedure. Basically, we're going to go out and come around. We're almost boarded. We'll make the change here. So if we look at our departure, instead of the 7 Charlie, it will be the 2 Juliet. So we're going to be coming off 07 right over the Brussels VOR. 1,800 feet, we'll make that turn and head up towards DENUT. Alright, so let's pull up the airport chart. So now we're going to come out, taxi. We'll taxi down on, say, inner, and then along Zulu, down for 07 right. And now that we are loaded, we can come in here, we can do our takeoff performance. So we're going off on 07 right. It is a dry surface. Will be flaps 1.F. Packs will be on. We will load in our load sheet, get the weather in, and calculate our performance. So there we go. Over to the performance page. We have a V1 of 148. A VR of 148, a V2 of 149, and flaps 1 and down 0.2 on trim. And we are flexing to 63 degrees. There we go. That is all entered in now. And then we'll come over here. Here's our final load sheet. There's Brussels to Birmingham. There's the aircraft number. We have our zero fuel weight of 59.5. These are our final numbers. So 59.5. See, we're off by a tenth of a ton. And our center of gravity is 31.3. So we're off by 0.1 there as well. It's fine. There's our final calculations. Everything is done. Takeoff weight of 66.1 and our landing weight of 63.9. We will accept that. We will return and we'll put you over into flight plan mode, and you can go back into our takeoff performance page, and we can carry on with our checks. So boarding is done. The APU will come on now. And while we wait for the APU to cycle up, we will plan our push. We're going to go tail left. Should look for a update here. Just kind of a little oddly. There we go, something like that. The APU is coming up. Things are clicking in the back. APU is now available. APU is at 100%, so APU bleeds will come on. External power disconnect. Go over to our ground services and make sure chocks and GPU are now disconnected. Takeoff data is set, 148, 149. FCU is set. Flight directors are both on radios. So we're going to go 122.8 for Unicom for our departure. And 1271 will be London. Should be the first that we hit when we cross over the water. And we'll enter that in, 1271. Alright, so the doors are closed. Ground equipment is clear. Chocks are away. We have push and start clearance. Self-clear. Beacon light is coming on. Fuel pumps are coming on. We are within our push time frame, so we are good there. Brussels area traffic, Skyways 5556, push and start facing east. I'm not sure what gate I'm on. It's different from the sim to here.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Got movement. Oh, there's Brussels airline over there.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback.
Brussels traffic, Skyways 2218, pushing back from stand 228, facing east.
Alright, we are pushing back, so APU and APU bleeds are on. Ignition starter, or ignition mode selector to start, and starting engine number 2. Danny, what's your call sign going to be? So we're going to taxi, it looks like Romeo 4 to inner, and then Zulu down to holding point Papa 9? Or holding point for 07, right? There's the BA. Alright, good start engine number 2, starting engine number 1.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Brakes are set.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Spooling engine 1.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear it to disconnect.
Pins
See you
have
at
been
the side.
removed.
Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
There goes the tug. Oh, you've got issues connecting? Oh, that's not good. Connecting through the sim or connecting through VATSIM? Alright, good start on engine number 2. So, ignition mode selector goes to normal. Probe heat, window heat are on auto. Wing engine anti-ice is not required. Packs 1 and 2 are on. Generators 1 and 2 are on. Flaps 1 selected. Flaps in motion. Trim is 0.2 down is set. Flight controls full left, full right, neutral, full forward, full back, neutral, full left rudder, full right rudder, neutral, and trim is 0.0 on the rudder. APU is off, APU master is off. FCP is set.
Brussels traffic speedbird 87 whiskey.
Try a different server.
Romeo 4.
There's been some issues. They had to do a reset about 4 days ago on it. I find if I try different servers, sometimes I get a better one that's working fine. So engines are all good. We'll come off of that. Taxi lights are on. Brussels area traffic, Skyways 5556, taxi in Romeo 4, enter Zulu to the holding point, runway 07 right. Brakes released. And we'll follow dark.
Brussels traffic, Skyways 2218, following company aircraft to runway 07 right.
Auto brakes maximum, ground spoilers are armed, TL config is done.
Brussels traffic, Skyway 6537, pushing start, stand Alpha 02.
Looks like we got a lot of company traffic. All heading to Birmingham. How about that? Looks like we're all doing the event today.
Sounds like Skyway started.
It is a Skyways party.
Brussels traffic, Beeline 501, lining up runway 07 right.
It's Belgian. You going inner or outer? I'm going inner. I find it's better because it actually carries on down. Some darks going on the outer. Taxing a little bit slowly today. Let's get a little bit of power going here. Set my gauge to 10, I'll set Roger to 40. Terrain radar is not going to be required as the ground is very flat here. I'm not too worried about that. I should see the Brussels guy go off shortly. He said he was on his way to the lining up on 07 right. Yeah, oh, there he goes. I'm not seeing your call sign in VATSIM, so Danny, I'm not sure if you filed yet. Bit of power again. Start turning on to Zulu. Just keep to the inner. Ding the cabin, make sure they're ready to go.
Brussels traffic, speed at 87, Whiskey line up 07 right.
Looking very nice.
Brussels traffic, Skyway 6537, taxiing to holding point for runway 07 via inner and Zulu.
As soon as dark rolls, I'll start the chrono.
Testing.
Loud and clear.
Very good, thank you.
Here's the hold line. Lights are on, strobes are on, takeoff to taxi, auto brakes set to maximum, spoilers set, weather radar on, transponder is on, TCAS, TARA, tilt above. Wait for dark to go now.
Brussels traffic, speedbird 87, wishing you take off 07 right on the DENUT 2 Juliet departure.
It's right behind the pillar. There he goes. Clock is running. Brussels area traffic. Skyways 5556 lining up behind a departing Speedbird. Runway 07 right and holding. There's no inbound aircraft. Approach path is clear. It's 40 seconds. We'll give him at least 2 minutes so that he's clear. We're not going to be too close together. See him climbing out on TCAS there. Go. Just make him out in the distance, starting his left turn. There we go. It's 2 minutes. Brussels area traffic, Skyways 5556 rolling 07 right on the DENUT 2 Juliet departure. Alright, brakes are set. Parking brakes off. Engines up to 40%. Engine stabilized. Brakes released. Takeoff power set, man flex, 63 degrees, SRS enabled.
Brussels traffic, Skyways 2218, lining up and waiting behind departing traffic. Runway 07 right.
100 knots. V1, rotate. These are up to about 17 degrees. Positive rate, gear up, speed brakes disarmed. Autopilot on, we'll turn the taxi lights off. Spindle marker, beginning our turn. And power levers set to climb thrust.
Skyways 2218, roll in runway 07 right.
And then we're through S speed, flaps up. Dark's about 12, 13 miles ahead
Traffic,
of us.
Skyway 3843, lining up runway 07 right. Brussels.
So accelerating. Standard pressure, and it's at 34,000 feet for our climb. Got away from me a little bit there. Go over to our route map. There we are. Heading out. So we're going to pass north of Bruges. We should get a nice view of it.
Brussels traffic, Skyway 3843, taking off runway 07 right and on the DENUT to Juliet departure.
Brussels traffic, Skyway 6537, lining up runway 07 right and waiting behind departing company traffic.
How do you feel, Dark? All these skyways climbing in behind you. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful day out here. There's Brussels off in the distance, over the engine there. So there's 10,000 feet. Turn those lights off. Seatbelt signs can come off. Carry on climbing out. So once we get out over the channel, we should run into, or we should have ATC for the rest of the trip in. Leader of a gang, yeah. I think there's 4 of us. Take it for a tour. I don't know, you snuck in front of me yesterday. I don't know how that worked out. But I had the push, well, I had the push issue. That was the thing there. Only quick update over at Birmingham. We are sitting on 33 departures, 45 arrivals. It's not too busy yet. A lot of those arrivals are still sitting on the ground or just getting ready to go, so we should be okay. Let's see how it plays out.
Skyway 6537, taking off runway 07 right on the DENUT.
Excuses, yeah. Well, hopefully Nick says he's going to try to, he might be able to join us for the Jersey one this afternoon, not sure. If not, flying in chat. Same with Kevin, he's going to try to join us for the Jersey flight. If not flying, he'll be in chat. Danny, if you don't get it sorted out for this one, then you can, and if you're around, you're more than welcome to join us out of Jersey at about 6:15 Zulu for our 5th and last fly into Birmingham for the event. I'm gonna have to do more of these events. It's a nice challenge, especially when this aircraft where it actually works, and that's nice. I don't know if you can get the 777 out of Jersey. Is it big enough? Like, Jersey? We should hit cruise. Just as we're contacting London Control. Let's see, but everybody's up and running, so it's looking good. Let's see who's on ATC today. So I think we've got the same guy back in 137. Yeah, ground is the same guy as yesterday, and he did the full event. I mean, that was incredible, the work he did. We're gonna have London Center is Philip. It was George yesterday. Short by 200 meters. So yeah, it looks good so far. Looks like the ground guy will be the same guy we had yesterday. Boats are out again. Shit, I've got, I think I've got the Southeast England vessels packed. I saw boats out yesterday. There's, Bruges. I should go there. Apparently it's a very beautiful town. I just sent the ground controller at Birmingham a message. Said, back for a second day. Wow, that's dedication. He wrote 2-day event, mate. Wow. Good on him. Got 9,000 feet to go. I'm not worried about the steep path messages. Oh, seafront vessels. Yeah, I didn't have that one. I think I got one off of Orbex. There's the English coast, off in the distance. I'm going to tune in over to controller on 127.1 because we're going to be calling him shortly anyway. And then I'm going to tune in 121.025 as that is the lower controller. Probably end up switching to him at some point. Get that set up. 21.025.
1625, contact London Shore 120.025.
12025, Union 165.
And with dark out in front, we should hear him contact London Control. Very soon.
London Control with NetJet 736 passing 7,000 feet for flight level 180.
Jet 736, London Control, hello, turn left heading 310 degrees, climb flight level 180.
Turn left heading, sorry, what's the heading again?
310 degrees.
Turn left heading 310 degrees in assistance 36.
London Center, very good morning, Beeline 501 with US flight level 360 inbound, Skopul.
Okay, it was two aircraft there, Beeline 501 London Control, hello squawk 0106.
Squawking 0106, Beeline 501, apologies.
Second air controlling, say again.
Ryanair 244 holding short runway 04, ready for departure.
Ryanair 244, runway 04, you're okay for takeoff, wind 330 degrees 5 knots.
04, clear for takeoff, Ryanair 244, thank you.
Squawk test from Beeline 501.
Speedbird 4, we just at level 380.
Speedbird 994, London Control, hello squawk 75, correction squawk 5715, Logan 2 hotel arrival.
Squawk 5715, Logan 1 hotel arrival of Speedbird.
Beeline 501, route direct to Leicester.
Direct to Leicester, Beeline 501.
Speedbird 994, descend flight with 250 by Logan.
Descent at level 250, level by Logan for Speedbird.
London Control, very good morning to you. It's Nordic 16 Yankee, flight level 300 inbound. Coco, information Charlie on board.
Nordic 16 Yankee, London Control, good morning. Barmy 1 Golf arrival.
Okay, Barmy 1 Golf arrival, Nordic 16 Yankee.
London Center, good morning, Speedbird 87 Whiskey, flight level 320 inbound rapid.
Speedbird 87 Whiskey, London Control, good morning, squawk 0112, HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival.
Squawk 0112 and HEMEL 1 for your arrival for Speedbird 87 Whiskey.
Sorry about that. Hate it when I can't get to the mute button in time. So we'll give him a call in a couple miles. London Control, good morning. Skyways 5556 with you, flight level 326 or 340.
Skyways 5556 London Control, good morning. Squawk is 0344, HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival.
0344 and the HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival for Skyways 5556.
Runner 244 Squawk, I don't put your passing altitude.
Squawk Quadrant, 5,000 feet, right there, 244.
Runner 244, climb down flight with 70.
Climb flight level 70, right there, 244.
Exit 736, point heading to London Control 124 025.
Heading 310.
Yeah, report back heading to London Control 121.025.
121.025.
And there's cruise altitude. And dark is about 14 miles ahead of us. You can see the approach at the moment. Let's see how it is coming in. If we take a look on VATSPY, that you can see it. It's not that busy traffic-wise, so we could get a straight in.
Runner 244, contact London Control 121.025.
When we get there, should be nice.
121.025, right there, 244. Goodbye.
That is Calais in France.
Sleeper 994, D7 flight with 150.
And then there's the
Descent at level 150 for Sleeper 9.
tip of East Anglia. Up there. That's the Thames estuary.
Easy 1917, climb flight with 390.
Running in that way, and we're going to be north of London.
Easy 191.
Next 1724, climb flight with 330. Next 1724, climb flight with 330.
So if you're thinking of doing one of these flights, this is a good
Climb flight level 330.
good opportunity to see what it's like for the VATSIM events. Sunday morning, didn't expect as many people out as there was yesterday morning. We'll see how it goes.
Unit 2214 with you, climbing flight level 190.
Unit 2214, so good morning, climb flight with 230.
See our top of descent showing at the Lambourne VOR.
Yes.
At negative 230.
230, unit 20,000.
It's 53 miles to Lambourne. So not long before we start down.
Good morning, centre speed, from Skyways 221A at flight level 280.
Skyways 218, London Control, good morning. HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival.
HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival, Skyways 2218.
I'm not sure what that wind shear was.
Leave 87 Whiskey Room, ready D7 flight with 220 to be level by HEMEL.
We're ready to descend flight level 220 level by HEMEL, leave 87 Whiskey.
Let's do 87 Whiskey, speed of conversion 270 knots.
270 conversion, speed 87 Whiskey.
Gary 5556, we're ready D7 flight with 220 led by HEMEL, speed of conversion 270 knots.
When ready to send flight level 220 at HEMEL and non-convergence speed 270 knots. Skyways 5556. So if we look at our flight plan,
Descent at level 80.
we look at HEMEL.
London Control, hello again, right there, 244. Be passing.
We're going to put in
150 to
220 as an altitude constriction.
Right there, 244 London Control, hello again, climb flight level 360.
So that is now set, so it will have us there at
244.
220 at HEMEL.
Control, Nordic 16 Yankee.
So we're going to start entering our arrival information in.
D7 flight with 250.
Descent flight level 250, Nordic 16 Yankee.
So QNH is 1027.
Building time 337, no further AC, Uniform 122.8.
Temperature is 20. Winds are 290 at 4.
Building time 337, no further AC, Uniform 122.8.
And our barrow on the approach will be 528. Cat 1 minimums. So we're going to be getting our descent in about 18 miles.
Control
to get into HEMEL at 220.
Carry 384, good morning, squawk 7162, HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival.
So we're going to dial in at 220 as our initial descent clearance.
And the HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival. Skyway is 384.
And then when we get to HEMEL, we want to be 270 knots.
Lever 994, leave my airspace is no further AC, moment inbound.
Kind of where we are right now.
Once this is my proceed DENUT. Thank you for the service. Bye bye.
Yeah, I guess he flies both. We're over the Thames estuary now. See the river. There's London. I think that's Heathrow right there.
London controller, very good morning, Union 1531, descending to flight level 150 bound to Vega.
Okay, we're ready for our descent, so our arrival weather data is entered in. MCDU approach page is done, radios are set, engine NTX not required, FCP is set for the initial descent, and we will go tilt below. Dark's already on his way down. 270, that's almost where we are now. I'm going to peg that speed at 270 because I don't want to climb into the back of
Union 1531, squawk is 7214.
So we're going to set that speed 270. We're going to hold it there. And starting our descent. Manage speed. Okay, we'll let it manage the speed.
Skyway 218, speed 270 knots or greater.
270 knots or greater. Skyway is 3843.
Hello, runner 328 Yankee, descending 175,490.
Running 328 Yankee, London, so hello, squawk 6461, stop descent flight level 150.
Yeah, it doesn't want to.
150 squawk 65.
Doesn't calculate the descent path properly, but that's fine.
London control, good morning.
We'll peg it for 270 at HEMEL.
24210.
Johnny 22 Yankee Mike, London, so good morning, climb flight with 250.
Climb flight level 250, Electronics 22 Yankee Mike.
At Skyway 218, speed 280 knots or greater.
Speed 280 knots or greater, Skyways 2218.
Speed at 87, risky, report your speed to London for 120.025.
Report speed to London 121.025, 6 reasons, give it nation whiskey.
Skyway 3843, turn left heading 265 spacing.
Turn left 265 for spacing. Skyway is 3843.
Ryanair 328 Yankee course, sequencing turn left heading 085.
Heading 085, Ryanair 328 Yankee.
Uniform 531, speed 270 knots. Speed 270 knots, the Union 1531. Runway 328 Yankee, speed 250 knots, descend flight level 130.
130, speed 250 knots, 132 Yankee.
Runway 328 Yankee, descend flight level 130.
130, runway 328 Yankee.
Control Radar, good morning. Skyway 6537, flight level 360, inbound Tebra.
Skyway 6537 on good morning. Squawk 4405, Hamel 1 Bravo arrival.
Apologies, can you repeat 6537?
6537, squawk is 4405, Hamel 1 Bravo arrival.
4405, HEMEL 1 Bravo arrival, Skyway 6537.
Should I put to my final altitude?
Unit 2214, climb level 370.
Where 370?
Skyway 5556, report your speed to London Control 121.025.
121.025, Skyways 5556.
Shanix 17 Papa Alpha, turn right, heading 155.
Copy that. Turn right heading 155, Shanix 11 Alpha.
Easy 87 Whiskey, redirect 2 fast, Papa Uniform Foxtrot Alpha X-ray.
Redirect Papa Uniform Foxtrot Alpha X-ray, speed 87 Whiskey.
London Control, Skyways 5556 with you, flight level 2544 220, speed 270 knots.
Skyway 5556 under control. Welcome back today. Descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Skyways 5556. Yeah, I know the speed brake is out. Holding that speed though. I think Dark got a bit of a direct 2 to cut the corner. So hopefully that's going to open up a little bit of space. And starting to get busy around Birmingham again. So we're making our turn towards BUZAD, or BUZAD. Looking good. So we grab the current ATIS weather for the QNH 1027. That's fine. I'm going to dial that in to standby just so I have it for reference. There we go. Yeah, I know the speed brake's out. Go away. Brake's out for a reason. I'm trying to hold my speed back. We haven't been advised of any holds. So they may or may not happen. Don't know yet. Looks like Dark may be going right to Pufx or Puffx.
Channel 17 Papa Alpha, resume navigation direct to Compton, Charlie Papa Tango. Channel 71 Papa Alpha, resume navigation direct Compton, Charlie Papa Tango.
Control, Skyways 2218 with you, speed 270 knots.
Skyways 2218, London Control, good morning, Roger. Channel 71 Papa Alpha, redirect Compton, Charlie Papa Tango. Channel 71 Papa Alpha, London.
Darks, Compton, Chinook, someone Alpha.
Alright, so we can come over to our arrival charts.
Skyways 2218, descent flight level 130.
Send flight level 130, Skyways 2218.
Channel 71 Papa Alpha,
right
contact
here.
London 127.1, bye bye.
Copy that, contact London 127.10.
There's Dark. It's off this way. Birmingham is over there.
Connie 2908, contact London 127.1, bye bye.
So we're going to be going over to Birmingham
Over to
Controller.
London 127.1.
123975. He's going to be the next one.
Easy 345, contact London 127.1, bye bye.
137.1, easy 345, good day.
Should be the next one anyway. And then it'll be 13100.
London Control, Skyways 3843, flight level 220, inbound HEMEL.
Skyways 3843, London Control, hello, descent flight level 140.
Descending flight level 140, Skyways 3843.
He's the final approach controller for Birmingham. Alright, so we're level at 1200.
Stupid 87 Whiskey, redirect Honolulu, Hotel Oscar November.
Redirect Honolulu, Stephen 87 Whiskey.
Skyways 5556, redirect Honolulu, Hotel Oscar November.
Redirect Honolulu, Hotel Oscar November, speed Skyways 5556. You got me saying Speedbird.
Skyways 2218, redirect Puffax, Papa Uniform Foxtrot Alpha X-ray.
Redirect Puffax, Skyways 2218.
So there's the turn to Honolulu.
87 Whiskey, report speed to Birmingham radar 123.975, so back.
Over to radar 123.975, thanks for your ATC again, Stephen 87 Whiskey.
Skyways 5556, reduce speed to 50 knots.
250 knots, Skyways 5556. We're in level flight, so she's going to come back fairly easily. So, as we're at 12,000 feet, I'm suspecting a hold coming up. we'll see what happens. Now we could hold at Honolulu. They did have us do it. They gave us the data for the hold. It's kind of a vertical type of hold. Or we could hold over here at Grove, which is where the hold is set for. Well, technically I think the hold is at Oscott, but they were putting us into the hold at Grove. So, see what happens. No, it hasn't given me a hold yet either. I'm just looking at the traffic around Birmingham, and we may not need it. It's not that bad, although I'm a little high at the moment. We'll see what they do.
London Control, Austrian 767.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't switched over yet.
Austrian 767, readability 5.
Good day, sir. We're requesting aircraft clearance as file to Blankensee, Lübeck, Germany.
Austrian 767, apologies. Which airport are you at?
London City, sir.
Okay, there's no ATC currently online at London City. Continue with Unicom.
Thanks, sir.
He should kick me over in a second.
London Control, good morning. Skyway 6537, flight level 220 inbound bus. Skyway 6537, London Control, hello, descend flight level 150. Descend flight level 150, Skyway 6537.
Let's see if he's going to hand me off. I'm well inside their Birmingham approaches area now.
Skyway 1556, contact Birmingham radar 123.975, bye-bye.
Skyways 5556, I assume that's Russ. We'll go over to 123.975. Wait.
Yes, that's correct. Apologies if I put the wrong call sign.
You're going to be busy, that's fine.
Skyways 2218, reduce speed
7 Whiskey, descend flight level 70. Correction, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, leave it 78 Whiskey.
Birmingham approach, good morning. Skyways 5556 with you at flight level 120.
Skyways 5556, Birmingham radar, hello. Route Honolulu, Oscott, Grove. Expect to hold at Grove, delay 5 minutes.
Roger, Honolulu, Oscott, Grove, and expect hold at Grove. Skyways 5556. So we'll go to Grove. Hold.
Xjet 736, speed 180 knots. Report you're heading to Birmingham Director, frequency 131.0. Goodbye.
So the inbound
Speed
course is
180 knots, port heading to Birmingham
103.
Director 118300. Goodbye.
Be a right-hand turn at 1.5 minutes. So the hold is in. You can see we're going to come over to Honolulu, then we're going to go to Oscott, we'll make the right turn around to Grove, and then we're into the hold.
Degrees.
Radar chase and lead chase, heading 180 degrees, EC6 and Charlie.
So Dark Fury gets vectors, I get the hold. Mikhail Jensen, hello, how are you today? Thanks for dropping in, saying hi. it is appreciated. While we're flying into the holding pattern here at Birmingham.
Skyways 2218 with you, speed 250.
If you want to join us on these flights, all my community flights are, or my live streams are community flights, either on VATSIM such as this one.
5556, descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90, Skyways 5556. Or they are a multiplayer, such as our
Skyways 2218.
trip that we are currently doing.
Correction radar, good morning. Route Honley, Oscott Grove.
Through
Route Honley, Oscott Grove, Skyways 2218.
More than welcome to join in. Discord link is in the YouTube stream, and you'll also find it in the descriptions for the video.
Skyways 5556, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Skyways 5556. Let's just do an open descent. Get her down. You're more than welcome to join. Yes, we did 3 flights yesterday. We did Amsterdam into Brussels first thing. Then a little bit later on, we did Amsterdam into Birmingham. Then we did Birmingham to Hamburg. Then we did Hamburg to
descend flight level 90.
Birmingham at the end of the day.
2218.
It was rather interesting. Rather interesting indeed. Okay, we are off to Oscott. So we're going to turn our
whiskey, descend altitude 5,000 feet.
lights on. We'll get those all on and set. We'll get the seatbelt signs on as well. Landing systems.
Speed 87 whiskey 10 right now, heading 150 degree, correction, heading 140 degrees.
Auto brake will set to low, just so it is set.
Speed 87 whiskey, speed 220 knots when you're able. 220 when able.
Coming down into the hold. Or we're coming to Oscott first.
Morning, 728 Papa, inbound Figsy for Figsy 1 Bravo, descending through flight level 200, 4130, this in.
2 there, Skyways 5556, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Skyways 5556.
728 Papa, Birmingham radar. Hello, patch message.
We're inbound Figsy for a Figsy 1 Bravo, descending to flight level 130 at Biffin, 7028 Papa.
7028 Papa, roger, delayed about 5 minutes.
Roger, and you're sounding much better this morning, 7028 Papa.
Thank you very much.
Birmingham radar, Skyways 3843, good morning, flight level 140, speed 250, and information echo.
Skyways 3843, Birmingham radar, hello, brake easy 67 Tango Charlie, descend flight level 80.
So we're not going into approach phase since we're holding 250 knots.
Skyways 5556, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1027.
6,000 feet, 1027 for Skyways 5556. 6,000 feet over to standard 1027, set and cross-checked. Maximum speed in the hold will be 210 knots, which is funny enough. Ooh, just
Skyways 3843, score 3201.
Squawk 3201, Skyways 3843.
So when we make the turn here at Oscott, we are going to drop to 210 knots.
87 whiskey, report you're heading to Birmingham Director, frequency 131.0, good morning.
210 knots for the hold.
Go heading to Director 131.0, thank you for your service again, Speed 87 whiskey.
And we will activate approach phase since we're in manual speed mode anyway. We're now turning on to the
67 Tango Charlie, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1027.
onto the hold as we're slowing down.
6,000 feet, QNH 1027, ET67 Tango Charlie.
Skyways 5556, turn right, heading 015.
Turn right 015, Skyways 5556.
Skyways 2218, route Oscott Grove, enter the hold at Grove as published, delay 5 minutes.
Route Oscott Grove, enter hold at Grove, delay 5 minutes, Skyways 2218.
Looks like we're coming out of the hold.
Skyways 3843, descend
flight level 110.
Logan Shrimp, hello. How does your secondary flight director thing look different from the default? Are you secondary?
67 Tango Charlie, contact Birmingham Director, call sign only,
exactly what you
frequency
mean. You mean this?
131.0, good morning.
Birmingham Director, call sign only 131.0, easy 67 Tango Charlie, bye-bye.
Skyway 5556, speed 210 knots, turn right, heading 0, correct, turn right, heading 150 degrees.
Speed 210 knots, right turn 150 degrees, Skyways 5556. I got a hold, but I was just starting to enter it dark when the vectored me out of it, so looks like I'm not doing the hold actually.
Descend flight level 70, Skyways 2218.
So Logan, if you're looking at
728 Papa, just confirm your cleared level.
my ND display here, what you're seeing is there's a hole in there. We were supposed to enter it in, but we never did. So we're currently on vectors, all manual at the moment, which is why it's all dash lines.
3373.
But it's getting a little bit busy here.
Easy 67 Tango Charlie, contact radar, frequency
There's the other Skyways coming into the hole.
Good morning. Skyways 5556, descend altitude 5,000 feet. Report you're heading to Birmingham Director, frequency 131.0. Good morning.
5,000 feet and over to 131.0 today.
Skyways 3843, descend flight level 80.
So we'll go to 5,000 feet. 131.0. We're going to tune in tower 118.3. Birmingham approach, Skyways 5556 with you. 5,500 for 5,210 knots.
Skyways 256, director, roger. 787, Whiskey turn left heading 085.
Left heading 085, 787 Whiskey.
Exit jet 736, you've gone through the localizer.
183, that is set.
Exit jet 736, turn left heading 300 degrees, that's established from the right, report established.
Turn left heading 300 degrees, report established.
787, Mr. Turn left heading 060 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Oh, these vary depending on the aircraft model that you're in. This is the FENIX.
Easy 67 Tango
so there's a couple
4,000 feet.
different versions of this. So depending on
5556, center altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Skyways 5556. Depending on which model you have, these will change and alter.
Exit jet 736, keep that speed 160 knots now, please.
Speed 160 knots, that's 736.
So we're now being vectored in for
speed 160 knots.
the approach. Looks like there's an executive jet going in.
67 Tango Charlie, speed 210 knots.
And then it looks like Nick, or Dark.
787, Whiskey turn left heading 360
and then an easy jet and then myself. So one of the great things about the FENIX is the configuration inside changes slightly depending on what airline you're running.
Jet 736, contact tower 118.3 by the way.
So for this version that I'm running for the Fly UK, which is my virtual airline, this is the config that they have for it. Alright, so I'm going to go flaps 1 now. We're below 230 knots, so slats coming out.
Guys, 15556, turn left heading 115.
Left turn 115, Skyways 5556.
Easy 67 Charlie, Tango Charlie, fly heading 060 degrees, speed 180 knots.
060 degrees and
tower set on standby, and ground will be 1218. when we get there. See where we are currently, coming around.
Easy 67 Tango Charlie, speed 160 knots.
Speed 160 knots, easy 67 Tango Charlie.
And easy 67 Tango Charlie, turn left heading 360 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 33.
Can see everybody lining in.
Good morning, Birmingham Director, Skyways 2218 with you, heading 150.
Ampro, hello.
Skyways 2218, what's up?
Thanks for dropping by. Hope you're doing well. We're passing through the plane of the glide slope, so it's probably going to keep us at 4,000 feet, even though the 2,000 feet is the intercept. We're going to be below the glide slope when we turn in an intercept, so no point in us going any lower.
5556, turn left heading 060 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Left turn 080 degrees and speed 180. Skyways 5556.
Glide 5556, the heading 060 degrees, please.
Roger, heading 060 degrees. Skyways 5556.
Speed 87, Whiskey, maintain that speed 160 till 4 DME, contact tower 118.3, good morning.
Maintain speed 160 till 4 DME, contact tower 118.3, thank you for your service, speed 87 Whiskey.
You're welcome, bye-bye.
To have a second hand in here would be great. So we're turning in now to this way. We're going to be, our next call is going to be for the intercept.
Skyways 3843, good morning. Flight level, no, altitude 6,000 and the heading is 140.
Skyways 3843, director, roger. Skyways 2218, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000, Skyways
So the
2128.
approach plates are going to be coming in this way and then around.
Skyways 2218, turn left heading 120 degrees.
Left 120, Skyways 2218. Fully established ILS 33.
Right, so we're going to go to flaps 2.
67 Tango Charlie, thank you. Continue speed 160
below
knots
200
before
knots.
DME, contact tower 118.3, good morning.
164 and contact tower 118.3. 67 Tango Charlie, bye bye.
Skyways 3843, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descending altitude 4,000 feet, Skyways 3843.
Speed brake is armed. Auto brakes are set to low. Lights are all on. Make sure the cabin is ready. A little bit of turbulence. Should be getting the turn inwards for the intercept course.
Sky 5556, turn left heading 360 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 33.
Left turn 360 degrees, clear for the ILS, runway 33, Skyways 5556. Approach mode. Gave it that turn a little bit late, but that's fine. We'll follow it around, get ourselves established. Turn on second autopilot for redundancy. Coming back in to intercept. And airport is right there.
Skyways 2218, turn left heading 060 degrees, speed 180 knots.
There we go.
Speed 180, left 060 degrees, Skyways 21218.
That's correct. Skyways 5556, speed 160 knots till 4 DME now, contact the tower 118.3, good morning.
Speed 160 to 4 DME and 118.3, good day. 160 knots to 4 DME.
9, behind the arriving EasyJet A320, line up from weight runway 33 behind, expecting immediate departure.
121.
Expect immediate departure behind the next traffic landing, runway 33 behind, and 1309.
There we go. Birmingham Tower, good morning, Skyways 5556, established ILS 33.
Shamrock, sorry, Skyways 5556, hello, continue approach, there's one to the pilot ahead of you, service wind variable at 4.
Roger, Skyways 5556.
Speedbird 87 Whiskey to vacate right, hold Alpha 6, contact ground 121.8, goodbye.
Vacate right, taxi Alpha 6, contact ground 121.8.
Flaps 3.
Easy 67 Tango Charlie, service wind variable at 4 knots, runway 33, clear to land.
Clear land 33, easy 67 Tango Charlie.
Easy 62 Golf, I think you gave line-up clearance to the Air Italy behind us.
Yes, sorry, thank you, thanks for that. Easy 60 Golf, the clearance is for you. After the departure EasyJet line up runway 33. Thanks for that.
After the landing company line up 33, Easy 60 Golf, no worries.
Air Italy 1309, sorry, your tag got mixed up with somebody else on my radar screen. Your line of clearance is cancelled, hold position and sequence.
Yeah, we'll maintain, it wasn't travel in fact, thank you.
And there's 7 miles. I remember if it said hold it to 6 miles or 4 miles.
Loaded Tower, Skyway 2218 with you. Establish ILS 33.
Skyway 2218, hello, continue approach number 2, first service wind variable at 4 knots.
Let's gear down.
Easy 67 Tango Charlie, vacate right, hold Alpha 6, contact ground 121.8, goodbye.
Okay, right, hold Alpha 6, and we'll contact ground 121.8.
Manage speed.
Tango Charlie, bye.
Missed approach is 3,000 feet. Set. Speed's coming back, full flaps.
East 60 Golf, service wind variable at 4 knots,
Flaps are down,
takeoff.
landing gear 3 green, lights are good.
Takeoff 3360
Cabin is notified, landing memo, no blue.
Land after the departing EasyJet A320, service wind variable at 4 knots.
Roger, land after departing aircraft, Skyways 5556. M-Pro, we'll see what we can do. I'm more of a, not necessarily butter, but we'll get her down. Departing aircraft, to watch for white turbulence. It's 500 feet.
500.
Autopilot's off. Okay, shut up. I have control.
Easy 60 Golf, report passing altitude.
1,300 feet, Easy 60 Golf.
Easy 60 Golf, contact Birmingham radar 123975, goodbye.
123975, thanks, Easy 60 Golf. Birmingham Tower, Skyways 3843, good morning.
100.
Established ILS 33.
Skyways 3843, Birmingham Tower, continue approach number 3.
40. 30.
Continue approach number
20. Retard. 5.
Reverser's on. Reverser's green. Auto brake green. 100 knots. Decelerating. 80 knots. 70 knots. Reverser's off. Auto brake's off.
Skyways 5556, vacate right, hold Alpha 6, contact ground 121.8, goodbye.
Vacate right, hold Alpha 6, and over to ground. Goodbye.
Skyways 2218, land after the vacating company A320, service wind variable at 4 knots.
Land after vacated company aircraft. Skyway 2218.
Alright.
Air Italy 1309, behind the arriving
landing gear is
Skyway 737-800, line up runway
up.
33 behind, expect immediate departure.
Okay, expect immediate departure behind landing Skyway 73733. Line up and wait behind Meridiana 1309.
Skyway 3843, there's one to the bar ahead of you.
Taxiing to Alpha 6.
Copy that.
Alright, landing lights are off, strobes are off, turn off lights can come off, taxiing straight, radar is off, transponder is
EG6 for Delta,
off,
hello. Are you able
GSC
to
is
turn
off.
left and join the queue at Sierra?
And we'll go over to ground, 121.8.
Logan 3, Yankee Tango, unfortunately Sierra's Echo's not available. Taxi straight
Gotta
ahead.
get up the hill.
Straight ahead, hold Echo 2 for Logan 3, Yankee Tango.
Clear the message about the autopilot, that's fine.
British Airways 089, ready for pushback.
Seabird 089, Birmingham ground, good morning, got you in sequence.
Birmingham ground, good morning again. Skyways 5556, taxiing to Alpha 6.
Skyways 5556, Birmingham ground, good morning, hold Alpha 6, call you back.
Skyways 666 for.
Ground Union 165, ready to push.
Thanks for the thumbs up there, Michael. Appreciate it.
Union 165,
Wasn't too bad.
ground, good morning, got you in sequence, call you back.
Ground, hello, Alpine 64, Foxtrot, Quebec, ready, push and start.
Alpine 6.
So while we're taxiing in,
Birmingham ground, good morning, got you in sequence, call you back.
we'll get the APU on, just to get some fresh air in the back. Make sure she's still going.
Shamrock 27 Golf, straight ahead, Victor left Delta, hold Delta 7.
It's Alpha 6 coming up.
Question, Victor left Delta, hold Delta 7, Shamrock 27 Golf.
EG67 Tango Charlie, straight ahead, Delta, hold Delta 3.
There we go. Hold for parking.
Logan Air 3, Yankee Tango. Tower, call sign only 1183, bye-bye.
1183, call sign only Logan Air 3, Yankee Tango.
Ground, good morning, again, Union 1531 from 1081, ready for push and start.
Union 1531, Birmingham ground, good morning, got you in sequence, call you back.
So here we go. Thanks, Ampro. Appreciate you dropping by. So here's Birmingham. You can see all the aircraft here. These are all live players. Here
Union
are live
5556,
pilots
turn
on
left Tango,
VATSIM.
hold Tango 4.
Left turn Tango, hold Tango 4 for Skyways 5556. Alright, let's get back in. We're going to turn on Tango and then go to Tango 4, which is the hold point. You see the lineup of aircraft waiting to go. This guy, this ground controller, was on yesterday. He did the full shift, and he's doing it again today.
7002 Papa, push back from 590, ready for
It's amazing.
7002 Papa following the Shamrock. In fact, 7002 Papa, straight ahead, hold Victor 2, standby.
Straight ahead.
Derek, how'd you make out? You get parked?
EG67 Tango Charlie, left Victor, hot stand 70 on your left, good afternoon.
Left on Victor and 772, good afternoon. EG67 Tango Charlie.
Birmingham ground, hello again. Lufthansa 309 request, push and start.
It's Tango 2.
Good morning, Birmingham ground, Skyways 2218 with you at Alpha 6.
All stations calling standby.
You're parked at 71. Right, okay.
Orion 51, ready for taxi.
Stations calling standby, I'll call you back.
That's T3.
Birmingham ground, it depends on unknown Charlie Papa, stand 16, refill, push back and start.
And T4.
All stations calling standby, I will call you back. Lufthansa 309, any chance you could just disconnect, reconnect and refile your flight plan please, because you're not showing up for me.
Okay.
Thank you, apologies for that.
No problem.
Right, Shamrock 2, 7 Golf, continue taxi, Echo Sierra, hold Sierra 1, tower call sign only 1183, below.
Echo Sierra, hold Sierra 1, tower 118.3, Shamrock 2, below.
702 Papa, straight ahead Victor, left Delta, hold Delta 5.
5, Victor, Delta to Delta 5, and hold.
Skyway 5556, straight ahead Tango, hard, stand 59, no response necessary, good afternoon. Break, Skyway 2218, left Tango, hold Tango 4.
Left Tango, hold Tango 4, Skyway 2218.
Orion 51, left Delta, Echo Sierra, hold Sierra 1,
Going to the
runway
hard
33.
stand of 59, which is beside the aircraft that's
Delta, Echo
kind of just
Sierra,
off to our
hold
front.
Sierra 1, Orion 51.
Correct, break, Shamrock 48 Romeo, after the Orion A300 has passed you from left to right, stand 12, push start approved, QNH 1027.
Ground Skyway 3843, good morning, holding Alpha 6.
Skyway 3843 Birmingham, good morning, I'll call you back. Break, Shamrock 48 Romeo, Birmingham ground.
Shamrock 48 Romeo, go ahead.
Shamrock 48 Romeo, after the Orion A300 has passed you from left to right, stand 12, push start approved, QNH 1027.
QNH 1027 after the Orion behind.
Oh, I can see dark over there,
right, we'll push
beside the EasyJet.
Facing to the east shore of Fire Romeo, I think.
All stations on this frequency waiting push. Just going to go through the list. If anyone's missing, please call up Speedbird 22,
There's 59.
Speedbird 089er, Union 1625, Alpine 64, Foxtrot Quebec, Union 1531, Lufthansa 309er. Is there anyone else waiting?
Lufthansa 90 Charlie Papa is waiting for a push back and start.
It's like gate 60
Ryanair
is
7 Zulu Charlie.
inactive.
Ryanair, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Papa, thank you. Ryanair 77 Zulu Charlie, thank you.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Papa, how
Our
long
stop
are we
line
looking
coming up?
at waiting for our clearance for push back and start?
You're currently number 9 in the queue, call you back.
And here we are.
Orion 51, is everything okay? You haven't moved yet, sir? Got someone waiting to cross?
Welcome to
Ryan 51, we're moving now.
Thank you. Break.
Birmingham.
702
So
Papa,
let's
after the
go over
A300
here. We'll
has
pull up
passed you,
our ground
turning on to Delta. Continue
services.
Delta, Echo Sierra, hold Sierra
Chocks
133.
and GPU are
Delta
now
Echo
in place.
Sierra, hold
We'll come up
Sierra
top.
3.
External
after
power
the
is
passing
connected. We'll hit the APU bleeds. And
Skyway
engines
2218,
1
ahead, Tango,
and
stand 60,
2
good
are
afternoon.
off. Beacon light can come off. Engine pumps are now off.
Birmingham ground,
Our
very good
engine pumps.
morning, Skyway 653.
Fuel pumps
on
are
Alpha
off. Flight
for,
directors
Alpha 6.
and landing systems
Skyway 2218,
off
straight ahead,
for
Tango,
both.
stand 60.
Turn off
Straight ahead Tango, stand 60, Skyway 2218.
that. We reset on
Skyway
the
3843, left
FMCs.
Tango, hold Tango
And we
4.
can begin D-board.
Left Tango, hold Tango 4, Skyway 3843.
And here we go.
Skyway 6537, welcome to Birmingham, hold Alpha 6.
Hold Alpha 6, Skyway 6537.
I'm just going to quickly go in and
Ground, Judy 1978, gate 14 ready to push and start.
kill the radio so we don't get flooded out. Well, thanks for joining us on this Midsummer Madness flight. We will be back for our 5th flight of the series. We'll be going live on stream at about 10 after 4 or 16:15 hours Zulu, and we will be flying from Jersey all the way up to Birmingham, back into the madness. So thank you very much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you then. Bye for now.